This shouldn't happen to anyone anymore. We're not animals, we're human. We're not just a number. At ICDC, I became 72176 instead of Karina. At ICDC, I went through hell.
A group of migrant women is coming forward with claims that they were the victims of unwanted and unnecessary medical procedures at a federal detention center in Georgia.
This new complaint describes allegations of dozens of procedures that patients and also an independent team of doctors that was hired by lawyers and advocates say was medically unnecessary.
My name is Karina Cisneros Preciado. I was brought to the United States when I was 8 years old. I am now a 23-year-old mother of two. I have a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. When my daughter was 4 months old, I called the police to stop ongoing abuse from her father. This led to me being arrested. And even though the charges were dropped, I still ended up at ICDC. This place was extremely filthy. The showers were moldy. The water cooler where we drank water from, there was mold in the spout. We were giving dirty and used underwear to wear. At ICDC, I sought help, medical help, because I had not had my postpartum checkup for my daughter. After several requests, I finally got an appointment to see a doctor. The nurse told me I was going to get a pap smear. When the day came, they handcuffed me. They put a chain around my waist, all the way down to my ankles. When we arrived at the clinic, we're taking in one by one by an escort, and the rest stay in the car with another officer. Once in the room, they took my handcuffs off so I could get undressed. When Dr. Amin comes in, he doesn't acknowledge me. He doesn't say a word. He just sits in front of me and starts prepping for the procedure, which he does not explain. As I'm about to look at the monitor that's next to me, he immediately pulls it out and he tells me that I have a cyst on my left ovary and that I'm going to get a Depo shot for it. And if the cyst does not dissolve in 4 weeks, I'm going to have to come back for surgery. Then he asks the nurse, how many more? And he just walks off. I get dressed and they put the handcuffs back on. And another nurse comes in and she gives me the shot on my arm and makes me sign a paper, which I didn't have a chance to read it or hold it. I was wearing handcuffs. I just signed it. And back in the van, the other women asked me if I had gotten the shot to not have babies as well. I didn't know what it was. It wasn't explained to me. That's when I learned it was birth control. And if I would have known, I would have said something, as the women in my family had very bad experiences from birth control. When we get back to ICDC, I learned the story of many other women that Dr. Amin told the same thing to. They all had cysts on their ovaries. They all got shot, and some of them even got surgeries. I thank God that the news came out because he didn't get to do anything else to me. I'm sorry. The reason I'm telling this story is because this shouldn't happen to anyone anymore. We're not animals, we're human. We're not just a number. Thank you for your time.